Hello everybody, welcome back once again. I've got another walkthrough for you. This time we're going to play Dragon Age Origins. I actually just picked up the Steam version of Dragon Age. I played this, way back when it originally came out on, what did I play it on? Xbox. I spent 360. I really liked the game. I played it quite a bit, but I just noticed I was kind of thinking about it the other day, and I checked, and of course it's on Steam, and I'm sure it's been on Steam for probably years now. But I also took a look at a lot of mods, and I actually did install a few. We'll see we'll see if they end up working, or if they end up crashing my game or anything like that. So hopefully not that. But all right, so I'm gonna start a new game here. I actually did just poke in and and at least see if I could create a character here. Alright, with each step you take in my hollow marvel, add perfection for his fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world. Oh, fun. Yeah, I did that once.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
That's a really cool opening scene. So I'll do, the usual here. I'll try not to speak over any voice acting, though there's so much in this that's probably going to be a bit of a challenge, but we'll see how it goes. I'm actually going to go with a female mage this time. Yeah, Magi. So, depending on what race you pick, that's going to determine your background. I think the first time I played, I actually played a human warrior and went with the noble background, which I do like. You get the Mabari Warhound right away if you do that route. Magi or any of the mages always start out with the magi background. And then looks like human. Oh, wait, is this right? You can only do noble for human? That doesn't seem right. Well, maybe that is. Okay, yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, human. Wow, that's funny. So it's either noble or magi for the human. The elves, if you're a warrior, you can go Dalish elf, which these guys are. I think these are kind of like woodland type elves, or you've got the city elves. So you've always lived under. These are like second-class citizens or something. So you've always lived under the heavy thumb of your human overlords, but when a local lord claiming his privilege with a bride shatters your wedding day. Oh wow! So that's a Braveheart type story. The simmering racial tensions explode in a rain of vengeance. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever done the city elf origin. I should try that sometime. Yeah, and then the Dalish. Oh, I'm sorry, the rogue. You can go city or Dalish elf again, and then dwarf. Warriors get either the commoner or the dwarf noble, and then same with the rogue. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, anyways, I am gonna do the magi, and you can be, if you want to be a magi, you have to be either human or elf. Dwarves can't be mages, which is weird. But whatever. All right, so let's go. Oh yeah, there's so many options. This is like an MMO. Skin tone. Well, you can go darker or lighter. I'm gonna make like a. I think I'm gonna call her Galadriel because I'm just a horrible person, but and lame and unimaginative. I don't think I want to spend that much time on this, but so yeah, I did some some mods, and one of them was like an additional like hair option. Look at that, that looks pretty cool, dude. That looks really cool. That's really tempting. I should do these a little bit slower. Actually, all right, let's start. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go with the bald look. Not my thing. Here's a little stubble. There's like a bob. I don't know if that's the right term for that, but really short. I think that's a default hairstyle. That one too. Same with that one. That one might be too. Actually, that looks like Liliana's hairstyle. I don't know. I'm a little rusty though. Again, I haven't played this game in a billion years, so yeah, that looks kind of cool. I think this is one of the default options. Same with that one. I don't know about that one though. That might be default. Yeah, there's so many cool mods for this game. I think I made it into like the 10th page and I was like, wow, this is nuts. That one's winning so far. I really like that. Although this one's cool. This is very similar. Yeah, it looks like there's just more for the bangs. Oh yeah. Okay, that's a little different. But yeah, same look in the back. Yeah, this one too. Oh, that one looks pretty wild. That reminds me of one of the hairstyles from, gosh, what was that game? God, was that? No, not Aeon. Lineage 2. Jesus. Yeah, like the orcs. Orcs had a hair set kind of like that. Check out that one. Holy crap. Yeah, so that's if you want really long hair. That does look pretty cool though too. I'm gonna go with like a whiter style hair. There isn't really like a blonde option. Like that's like an auburn, right? That's like an orange. This is like a really light brown. That one's probably as close as you're gonna get to blonde, I think. But yeah, I think I want to go with the whiter hair. All right, let's see what else is left. There isn't much else here. Yeah, man, they did a. That one is ridiculous. Yeah, we're not going with that. That's too over the top. Yeah, some of these are pretty wild. This is probably the most appropriate, actually, for like a Galadriel, I feel like, right? Yeah, all right. I think that one's gonna win. Honestly, I think that some of these other ones with the like these ones looked really cool too, but I get like a samurai sense from those. Yeah, all right. We're gonna go with this, and I don't think I'm gonna mess much with the rest here. Her voice.
No, it's gone.
I think we're gonna go wise. That seems right for a Galadriel, right? And then I wanted my portrait to look a little bit different for the background anyway. That one looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Well, can I just... Well, I can just type in here. Yeah, she's going to be a Galadriel. Oh, you can't change their last name, though? Really? Wow. I'm sure there's probably a mod for that, too, but... and I don't know if that actually ends up popping up anywhere, but that's kind of silly that you can't change the last name. All right, so I'm going to go full magic. Right off the bat. And then I think I'm going to do coercion. Honestly, I don't really like this because this requires cunning, and I don't really want to build cunning on the main character, but I don't know. I may have to. We'll see. Otherwise, combat training might not be so bad. But I think we want to have cunning for the first, like, there's a couple of conversations that require that, I believe. But all right, let's go next. As far as spells here, man, there's just so many options for the mages too. But primal is like your elementals. So you've got fire. Here's the earth line, ice, and then thunder or lightning. I don't think I'm gonna go quite into there yet. Creation has a lot of heals, so this is like heal row, buff row. I'll probably do some of the buffs, and eventually I think I'll probably do haste. Glyph of paralysis. These are kind of CC kind of like stuff, right? And then here's like a lot of mana regeneration. Actually, well, this spell wisp is anyway. Yeah, small bonus to spell power. Oh, that's spell power. Okay, what was I thinking? Mana regen. Oh, it's this one. Yeah. Here, spell bloom is mana regeneration. Stinging swarm. Oh, that's kind of cool. Damage over time. Gosh, that reminds me of EverQuest. Like, you know, what is it? Something insects. Torpors insects? I don't know. Spirit. Spell shield. Dispel magic. Anti-magic ward. I think I'm going to go with Mind Blast again. So it says the caster projects a wave of telekinetic force that stuns enemies caught in the sphere. Yeah, so this is like a really good CC ability. Entropy's got weakness. I remember Paralyze was really good. I think I messed around with that last time. Vulnerability, Hex, Affliction. Oh no, I did Disorient and Horror the last time around, and Horror was really good. So it says, you know, caster forces a target. I mean, there's a ton of really good spells, but you know what? I think I'm gonna start out with Drain Life. So it says the caster creates a sinister bond with the target, draining its life energy in order to heal the caster. You know, being able to heal myself and deal damage at the same time seems like a pretty good way to go. And then death magic. This looks like it, you know, you heal off of corpses. Curse of mortality. Target cannot heal or regenerate. That's pretty sick. And then death cloud. Leeching and triple. It deals continuous spirit damage to all who enter. Friendly fire possible. Ugh, I don't like that. I don't like the idea of friendly fire, but we'll see. Because I'm gonna play on Nightmare, and you know, there's friendly fire is possible on Nightmare. But let's start out with this. Yeah, and we're gonna start on Nightmare right away.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the Tower Fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the Harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the Harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
All right. I like the. One of my mods must. I feel like one of the mods must have changed the look of Irving's armor, because that, or whatever his robe, it looks way cooler than I remember. But yeah, anyway, so here's just a little bit of an explainer here on what we're about to do, which was, you know, we're about to do the Harrowing, which is a place that they send the mages in order to go from, is it apprentice to, or is it from like initiate to apprentice, something like that. But I'm just gonna answer here. I am ready.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die. This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The Harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
It's a cool looking shield. Alright, so here we are in the Fade. Getting all kinds of new codex entries. Jesus, yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's cool. So this is like, it looks a lot like the, well, is this like a table, right? Like a table from the real world, but alright, so it says use the WASD keys to explore the world. Alternatively, right-click on the ground to select a destination. Okay, well that's good to know.
As you say.
So here inside the vase is the dragon or blood dragon plate. That is one of the DLC items. I'm actually playing on the what did they call this? Like the Ultimate Edition or something like that, I think. And I think we can we drag this to the bar? There we go. It's a little bit touchy, I noticed here, with dragging things onto the bar. Not so wild about that, but here's all of our abilities as of right now. It looks like we can lock the bar too. Yeah, very MMO reminiscent. Here's the inventory. I think this is like the tutorials, and I think you can turn these off, but I think I'm just going to leave them on because it's been forever since I've played. Yeah, alright. Alright, combat basics. You are in a combat situation. Mastery of the battle. This is so tiny. Zoom out, scroll backward in combat to gain a better view of your situation. You can also pause for tactical preparation by pressing space. Yeah, here's zooming out. Interesting. Okay. Whoops, and I forgot something. There's a little codex entry for that guy, but... Alright, so pausing is space. Man, I'm not going to like that because this is so loud. Can I still look at this? Yep. So there's a codex entry there. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about my keyboard picking up, or I should say my microphone picking up my keyboard.
Very
But
well.
we'll see how that goes.
It shall be done.
So I almost one-shot this guy, but not quite. Thunk. We don't have a staff quite yet. Once we get the staff, we'll be able to actually auto-attack as well, which will be nice, but as of right now, no dice. I think I've got an option on right now also to pause automatically when a battle starts. I think I'm going to turn that off for now. Yeah, pause at the start of combat. I don't really want that to keep happening. Maybe we'll do that a little bit later, but...
As you say.
Yeah, we're just not quite able to get this guy, or get these guys down in one hit.
It is begun.
Yeah, punch him. Miss, miss, miss. Alright, let's just drain life this guy.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm glad I took that spell. Alright, so let's nuke with the arcane bolt.
Very well.
And finish off drain life.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
Well, this guy's mad. Alright. I will succeed, right or not?
Well, you say that now. So have many others before you. Look at me. Look at what can happen. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
Let's see here. So you've got not your real name, I take it. You took the harrowing, or you can change your shape? Yeah, let's go with
This
that.
place isn't real like you understand it. Here you are what you perceive. I think I used to be like you. Before. The Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim. And you don't have much time before you end up the same.
Alright. What am I supposed to do? How long do I have exactly? That's not going to happen to me, or I'm sorry for what happened. I think I'm just going to go, that's not going to happen to me,
That has
buddy.
been said before, but you don't know the danger. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
Cool. Anything can die. I doubt it's as simple as that. Or why pit me against such a creature? Or I don't understand why this test is so feared. Wow, that's a good one. I mean, we could go like ultra cocky, but why pit me against such a
Question
creature?
for those in the tower. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to ask. Maybe someday, so will I. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago. But you may have a way out.
I'm really curious if
A dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
I'm curious if, because again, it looked like that pedestal was the same as the one in the the real world. And if that's the case, then wouldn't more spirits know to kind of wait here for new recruits? All right, so plot helpers. Plot helpers are markers on your current area map that indicate where you need to go to progress in your active quest. Yeah, those are pretty nice. Let's actually... Should I talk to the mouse again? Let's see what he says.
It is dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that hiding helps much in the Fade.
There's no need to follow me. How have you survived here so long? Excuse me. Why make us face a spirit or demon for the harrowing? What do you know about the Fade, or let's keep moving? We've got all kinds of fun. Let's just start here at the top.
It's no trouble. I've helped a few other people. I can help you. It's difficult to just hide when another apprentice is in the Fade.
How have you survived here
I
for so
missed
long?
my chance. So I became small, unnoticeable. I hide from the bigger things. Learn from the smaller things. There are places you can hide where the shadows go on forever. You stay there long enough, and the shadows begin to creep inside of you. I don't know how long it's been. Forever, maybe.
Well, I mean, probably not, though. Probably not literally forever. All right, why make us face a spirit or demon for the harrowing?
Because they're sadistic bastards, that's why. And I'm not talking about demons. Everyone must face the harrowing because there's a small chance a mage might become possessed and become an abomination. Thrown to the mercy of a demon when you're at your weakest. For the safety of all.
There's kind of some truth in this. Like, why are they putting mages up against, something so early? But I don't know, maybe they give them training, right, in dealing with this stuff. Although I do know they're also super secretive about this stuff. So yeah, I mean, he's got kind of a point here. They teach that abominations are extremely dangerous.
How many mages have met their fate in tests like this over the centuries? Don't those lives matter as well? It's either that or they turn you into a freak. A tranquil who can't be possessed, but who also can't feel anything. Ever. The circle is a prison. You have choices between joining and suffering various deaths of body or spirit. Remember that.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. The Templars simply killed you?
That is what happens to the physical bodies of apprentices who fail. They'd kill every mage if they could. All the Templars see in magic is danger. And they don't just use the harrowing. If you learn a little too much, they'll label you a blood mage and kill you on sight. True mages like you know that the power you hold is a gateway to greater things. A potential they can never hope to contain.
All right. Isn't there also the option of the Right of Tranquility?
Be turned into an emotionless freak? That is what it is, you know? To never dream, never feel. Even demons abhor them. But I suppose that is the trade-off. They can't be possessed. As if that is worse than losing yourself. You don't want to lose yourself here. Being nothing would be easier than this.
Do you want to die? You should have fought harder, or that's horrible. Let's go with do you want to die?
I think you should finish your harrowing.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. Down here is where we actually fight.
Place. The creature can be anywhere, but it manifests there.
Yeah, so we'll come back there in a little bit. Also, there's a lyrium deposit here, or a lyrium vein. I think I'm actually just going to grab that now. It restores your mana, but I don't know if you can use that in battle, like in combat. So I'm just going to use it now. I don't think I'm going to really need it like in battle. So, all right, here's another wisp. Yoink. Give me that HP back. This feels too easy for Nightmare. I'm gonna check again. Yeah, it says Nightmare. Weird.
I shall do it.
Alright, here's some more shimmering orbs of light. I just noticed this is different than the
It is begun. As you say.
the Xbox version, because I was just playing the Xbox version the other day, and I'm pretty sure I was getting heal potions even in here. So that's, yeah, and we're not obviously getting heal potions. We're getting this stuff.
Another spirit this way.
I'm gonna save my game here because I want to kill this guy and I want to make sure that I do it right. Save.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, and to be sent unarmed against a demon.
Fight each other? We're not warriors, or I agree, but I didn't have a choice, or you know why I'm here? Let's go with the top one. Fight each other. We're not warriors.
They would have you battle a demon. With magic or weapon, to be the victor makes you a warrior still. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
Yes. I need your help, or what kind of spirit are you? Or what else do you know about the harrowing? Did you create all these weapons, or I should go? I'm going to say, what kind of spirit are you?
I am Valor, a warrior spirit. I hone my weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat.
Okay, cool. What else do you know about the harrowing?
Is that what your test is called? I know little of your mortal ways. I do know that a demon has been called, and told that a meal awaits. It will not, cannot leave, until one of you is dead.
Cool. Did you create all these weapons?
They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, mages are the only ones who can will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives.
Yeah, must be, huh? I need your help, or would one of these weapons affect the demon? Or I should go. I'm going to go with the second option here. Would one of these weapons affect the demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
Yeah, let's do it. You can actually get the weapon without dueling him if you go with the willpower answer here. So it says it seems like you would prefer to kill me yourself, and he gets all flustered and he's like, no, I don't want to do that. So yes, I understand.
Our duel begins now. Fight with valor.
Enemies approaching.
Mind blast him right away.
Very well. shall be done.
Calm down there, guy. I'm just gonna kite just a little bit more. I want to get my mana up just a little bit more. Let's see if that'll get it.
Enough. Your strength is sufficient to the task. The staff is yours.
Alright, now I'm gonna attack him and get experience for him. And I'm gonna equip this staff. Hopefully, it can actually do a little bit more damage now. Ah! Getting hung up on the side of the hill there.
Very well.
Oh. Cast didn't finish.
There is no glory in bloodshed. Very well.
There we go. Alright, so that was Valor. That was actually pretty rough. And that is Nightmare for you. So I'm gonna save now. I'm actually gonna go back towards the beginning. So there should now be wisps, unless they've changed something between the different versions of the games. But there should be wisps back here that we can kill for some extra experience. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, there they are. Right, good deal. And these are a little bit tougher, I think, than
Don't
the
be a fool.
original ones.
It shall be done.
Allegedly. So you want to do this after you kill Valor, or after Valor, I guess, either way, whether you kill him or not, if you want to get some extra experience.
I shall do it. If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Yeah, these guys are kind of chumpy. And now that we have a staff, if you notice here, we're doing auto attacks basically. So she'll just fire off a little. It'll be pretty minor damage, but it's something for the time being. All right. Now we head back. Unfortunately, this is. I don't love the backtracking, but if we want the extra experience, that's what we gotta do. Boom, boom. When I was playing, on the Xbox the other day, actually, I was playing on an Xbox One, and I think I made it I made it right back to there, where those wisps were at, and my game froze, and I was like, okay, yep, probably not gonna be, playing on this any longer. Can't be dealing with that. All right, so there should be some spirit
Let us
lights.
dispatch them, and quickly. It shall be done. It shall be done. It is begun.
Yeah, not bad.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
Hello. Alright, saving the game there. Actually, I'm going to save manually as well.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
I really like this guy. Let's see here. What kind of spirit are you?
It's a demon. Maybe even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. I tire of you already.
Why are you called Sloth? What are you?
I am a spirit of sloth. Yes, a creature of the Fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying.
Wow, I mean, mortals like myself, or are you talking about dreamers? What's a dreamer?
Many mortals dream. They come here often, but you are not one of those. You are aware, a mortal with power and will, the sort of creature that some spirits hunger for. I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form. But I'm disinclined to begin such a struggle.
Just try it.
Do not anger me. My inclinations can change.
Right. I need help defeating a demon.
Have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
That's cute.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
He's said that he let go of the human form, but he's in human form right now. Hiding doesn't solve anything. We need to face our fears, or you can help me fight the demon. I thought you were to help, but you're just a coward. Let's go with you could help me fight the demon.
It's true. I am quite powerful in this form, when I wish to be.
I welcome the opportunity, if it is my choice. The mages in the tower are quick to volunteer others, as you well know. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear, if you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
Most wants to learn, teach him.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
All right. I accept your challenge, Sloth.
Truly? Well, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
All right, so this one's a map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
Really touched, often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. That's a tongue.
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, But alas, you won't remember me. Whatever.
And this one is a dream.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in the Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Alright. It says every time you gain a level, your character gains new abilities and improved statistics. Left click on the plus button next to your character's portrait to level up. And then it's got a little tutorial here on friendly fire. The powers of magic are significant but are uncontrollable. Mages have access to spells like Fireball that affect a whole area rather than just a single target. While these spells are useful against groups of enemies, they're also indiscriminate and will harm friend and foe alike. At the easy difficulty setting, however, party members will take no damage from friendly fire. And then here's the controlling party members. A new party member has joined you. You can take control of this character directly by left-clicking on his or her portrait or body. Alternatively, you can use the tactics menu, which looks like / to adjust how the AI controls them. Let's see if that's true. Yeah, here's tactics. Enemy nearest visible. Oh, I can't. Can I not use this? Yeah. And why is this? It really wants me to level up right now. I'm going to do the same thing here and just put all my points into magic. Let's go next. Primal creation, spirit, entropy. Don't really care about healing off of corpses. Cast curses a target within the individual. True death. While cursed, target cannot heal or regenerate health and take continuous spirit damage. This actually is a really cool ability against, especially against enemy mages. We'll see. Maybe I'll end up getting that, but okay. I only have 1 point though. Force field. You do damage for the duration of this field, but cannot move. Ooh, I don't like that. Weakness. Disorients the target, making the target less effective, counting by inflicting penalties to attack and defense. Walking bomb, mana drain. Clash. I think I'll eventually go this route. Maybe I should do mana drain actually. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that way I can, grab some mana. Alright. Mouse. Why are these in red? Target between medium and long range, and he'll use rage. And then nearest available, or nearest visible, he'll do slam. You can disable your tactics temporarily. Interesting. AI general behavior. Party members' general behavior can be configured by using the drop-down menu at the top right side of the screen. For example, should he or she be charged at enemies or be more cautious? Does this party member prefer ranged or melee weapons? Drop down menu at the top right side. Yeah, let's... Oops. Wait, what? Oh, that's main menu. There's tactics, that's why. Okay, yeah, here's the default behavior. Let's go range, probably. Range weapons and will automatically attack from range when enemies are visible. If attacked in melee combat, the character will fight back but will not chase enemies if they move away. This party member will flee the location of a harmful area of effect attack. If another party member's custom tactics are applicable, the character will begin a default attack routine. Interesting. It's cautious. Party member will not fight back when attacked in melee combat and will try to run away from enemies. If not engaged in combat, this character will try to stay close to the player. Party member will flee the location of harmful area of effect. Alright, yeah, let's go with ranged. And then mouse should be aggressive. Actually defensive. Probably defensive anyway. Let's see what this says. Party member will fight back if attacked in melee combat, but will not chase enemies if they move away. Oh no, we'll have to probably do aggressive. Cause I want him to be chasing down stuff if the stuff tries to run. Move freely. All right, let's save. There's kind of a rough battle coming up next, so is there anything up here? No. Tactic slots can be temporarily disabled. Oh, okay. This is more about tactics. There's the presets. Yeah, okay. I'm going to save again. I don't want that tutorial to pop back up. Alright. Yeah, let's do this next battle here. It's probably going to be pretty brutal. Yeah, here it is.
I shall do it.
Get everything stunned.
As you say. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say. It is begun. It is begun.
Okay, that wasn't that bad. I thought that was going to be tougher. Probably because I actually leveled up. The most... I went through this on the Xbox version of the game the other day, just to play around, and that was actually tough. But I didn't level my character first, so that was probably why. All right, so next up, actually, I'm gonna go do the. I'm gonna run up again and do and kill the wisps, because the wisps should have respawned up here. So again, just to get a little bit of extra experience here, we'll knock those down again. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. I really want to go with a lot of CC, but I feel like I've grabbed a couple of spells now that are kind of more utility. You know, the drain life and then the mana drain, just to. I feel like those made sense. Well, you're 2 at a time, huh? Yeah, these things aren't doing much for damage, so I'm not too worried about them. Yeah, you really gotta let the cast finish. Yeah, it's really easy to kind of interrupt yourself. I wonder if there's a way to, or like an option to change that. Show damage to party, subtitle, save automatically. It's maybe controls? Actually, I thought it would have been in game if there was anything to mess with that. Yeah, so probably not. I turned off the persistent gore because that gets a little bit much. Yeah, nothing there. I wonder if there's an add-on that like forces you to finish your casts, or maybe I just need to be, I need to get good. Is probably the way to do that. All right. Yeah, so that should be about it. I'll save here one more time right before we do this battle. And yeah, we'll get going on this and get out of the Fade.
And there is a spirit of rage.
I wonder if you can say anything to Mouse again.
I've never felt this way before. It's strange.
All right. Is there no way I can help you get out of here? Tell me more about the creatures I must face, or what do you know about the Fade? Let's go with
It's the realm of dreams. You know that, don't you?
Kinda.
Everyone comes here to dream, but it's fleeting, and they remember little. But mages can enter awake, and that draws attention. There are many spirits in the Fade. These demons feed on the dark parts of the mind. The Templars in the tower would give them a meal for certain.
I'm kind of curious if there's a way for demons that can to enter them or people in the dream, or like if they're just dreaming. Is it possible to change like you do?
Maybe. If you're able to forget that you're you, that takes a long time. You can't think like a spirit. They shape the Fade according to their will. Solid things, real things are just more complicated ideas. I think you'd better focus on something simpler. Defeat your spirit or demon, or be killed.
Where are these other spirits you mentioned?
Directions are tough here. If you look around, I'll tell you if we're getting close. How about that?
I think technically he already did. How do I get out of here?
Normally there are doorways out, portals, but I think the mages have sealed them. I don't know how long that lasts. Until you complete your harrowing, I imagine.
Oh, interesting. Alright, so let's keep
I'm
moving.
ready if you are.
I am ready. I'm gonna save one last... Alright, let's kill this demon.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
Alright. It's 2 against 1. You really want to fight us both, or if I lose, the Templars will still cut you down. Or then come and get me if you can. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with come and get me if you can.
Oh, I shall. So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules?
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
So there's, the mouse is, you know, kind of seems like maybe he's not as trustworthy as we initially thought. What is this thing doing? Jesus. Yeah, the targeting is pretty brutal. I feel like it was a lot easier for whatever reason when I played before.
No quarter shall be given. As you say.
I'm sick of hiding.
It shall be done.
No!
Die, bear.
It's a fine thing we've
Yeah,
done.
it wasn't too bad.
You did it. You actually did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy.
Why am I on fire? The ones you betrayed before me, what were their names?
What? They were not as promising as you. It was a long time ago. I don't remember their names. I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me, like they tried with you.
Anything to survive like an animal, or worse.
I am what the Fade has made me. Am I to blame for that? Deciding to exist or not exist is not a fair choice. I had no hope. You have shown me other possibilities. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
Sounds a little suspicious. I'm starting to think the other demon wasn't my test.
What? What do you... Of course it was. What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential? You are a smart one.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride. Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
I like that line. Yeah, and he was appealing to our pride by saying that no other apprentices had, you know, the potential that you did.
Are you all right? Say something, please.
Is there a... Okay, yeah, do I have a mod that's making me, like, look like I'm on fire right now? It must be. Look at this. Yeah, this outfit looks wicked. I don't know. We'll see here. Alright, so this is, let's see here. You alright? See something, please? Alright, so Joan?
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on. I'm sure that's a mod that I installed. But, anyways, we're friends, but don't ask this. You know I can't tell you.
So much for friendship. I'll leave you alone then. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
They'll summon you to the test when you're ready.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
Maybe you're just not ready yet.
I've been ready for a long time. I'm afraid they don't want me to take the test. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
Let's go with what's the rite of tranquility.
You've seen the Tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
Yeah, I'll watch for that the next time I talk to him.
He's been made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
Yeah, that's crazy. How awful.
Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear the harrowing, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak. And sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
Alright, I should go to one of
Better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Sounds good, Chief.
Is she all right? Is she awake?
Oh, okay. That was... It looks like that was just an after effect from, I don't know, whatever that hit was that I took there at the end of the harrowing. That's very funny, though. Okay, so that's interesting. The lesser health poultice actually looks like they're carrying over from the Fade. I thought that those were, you know, not going to be usable anymore. It looks like, yeah, our staff is gone because that was not an actual item.
Talented and very brave.
But yeah,
Well, he would, wouldn't he?
I think I'll
I just know
do,
I'll be terrified when my
you know, the stuff here in the tower in the next video because I'm pretty sure this one's gone on for quite some time. So I'll end this one here, and like I said, we'll pick it up in the next one. So as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.